Hello everybody, this is Geeky. On today's video I'm going to show you a few weapons, a few budget weapons actually, that I used to run when I was leveling up when I first started playing the game 3 months ago. This is my first wipe. I started playing on December, before the Twitch gifts and all that. So recently I've been playing a lot in the Discord official servers of the game. I played with a lot of new players and they've been asking me, hey, what kind of guns do you recommend using? What kind of budget weapons do you recommend using? I recommend 3 of them actually, which are AKM, AK-74, and AKS-74UN, which actually you even start playing, depending on the version of the game that you buy, you even start with one of them. Actually, I think if you buy EOD version, I don't remember quite well, when you first start playing, you start with an AK-74 and actually an AKS-74UN on your inventory. So a little bit background of my account. When I first started playing the game, I didn't know how to play the game, obviously. I was a new player, like all of us were at one point. I was very bad at the game. I came and I started playing the game like if it was another FPS, like a gun and shoot kind of thing. I was rushing players, I was buying the best in slot attachments from the flea market, and I literally ran my account dry. So I decided to make a reset like 2 weeks after I started playing. And I start playing a little bit more smart, start buying all the attachments from the traders. A lot of people tell me that they don't care about questings, and I recommend questing is a priority for you. Why? When you quest, you get more experience, and you can also get traders experience, which allows you to level them up. And while you level them up, you can get better attachments from them. Actually, you can even get weapons from them way cheaper from the flea market. So I really recommend you guys to quest. I cannot stress that enough. And also, if you guys see me stuttering or stopping, it's because English is not my main language. As you can notice, or you can hear, I have a thick accent, and I'm not very used to making videos, so it's not in my comfort zone. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, so I'm sorry for that. So let's start. So like I said, I already have 3 of them already kitted. I'm gonna put the prices of the attachments in the video and a total of what it cost me to build that weapon. I'm gonna start with AK-74UN, which is one of the weapons that you start the game with. It's a basic weapon. It's nothing out of this world. It's not by any means the best weapons. Actually, none of these weapons in here are by any means the meta weapon in the game, but those are the ones that I started using with. And actually, I like the AK platform a lot. It's probably my favorite between the M4 and the AK. I go for the AK. Why? You can literally find them everywhere, even scabs, and it's not as expensive to mod them as the M4. Like, let's say to make an M4 meta M4, it's gonna cost you around 300k, 200k, depends at what moment the stuff in the market are selling for. And you cannot get everything for a meta M4 from the traders. You have to buy something from the flea market. The AK, on the other hand, you can buy everything from the traders, and it's not gonna cost you even half of the M4 meta. So, like I said, let's start with the AKS-74UN. The first thing that I put on this baby is the butt pad. I buy a rubber butt pad from proper level 2 if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I'm gonna put the prices on the video, but it gives you a -%, 5% recoil, and +1 ergonomic. It's pretty good. It's not the best. The second thing that I put on this weapon that I actually recommend, also I forgot to tell you, this rubber pad, you can put it in every single AK with stock attachments. Like you can see, I have it in all 3 of them. The second thing that you can actually put in all 3 of them, it's the pistol grip. This one is a little bit more expensive. I think it costs around 15k, but it gives you +13 ergonomics, which I think is pretty good compared to the other pistol grips that give you like +8, +6, +7. This one is pretty good for the price. It's not expensive at all. It's pretty cheap compared to other things, and you can buy it from skier level 2. And like I said, you can put in all 3 of them. Gives you around, again, +13 ergonomics on the weapon. The next thing also you can buy from level 2 skier is the charge handle that gives you +1 ergo. I recommend it. It's, you know, one more ergo, might as well have it. You can put in all 3 AKs. It fits all of them. On this one, these AKs, this is small. It gives 300 meters is a kind of gun that you will use for, let's say, rushing dorms, playing in factory. It's a close quarter gun. You can use it in shoreline when you play resort. If you go straight to resort, it's a pretty good weapon for the price to use in close quarters. It's not the best. It's gonna get you some kills. It works. I recommend it. It's a budget weapon. To build something like this, probably I spend 50k at most, 60 at most. So let's stop it there and talk about the next attachment that I will put on it. Is the compensator muscle brake. It gives you 0.4% plus 0.4% muscle velocity, and it gives you minus 7% recoil, which is pretty good. Like if you take it off, you get 87. It literally takes 10 points of recoil on the weapon. Actually, no, sorry, 76, even more, 12. So, and it costs, I think, 4k at a mechanic level 2 or skill level 2. I'm gonna confirm it in a second. And the last 3 things, actually, the next thing is gonna be the Weaver Reflex Sight. This one you buy from skill level 2 as well. As you can see, all the attachments that I buy from this weapon, I buy them from skill level 2. So I think, in my opinion, the skill should be the first trader that you level him up. Because after level 2, you can literally just buy attachment for your AKs from him. And just keep running that. It's very budget friendly. It's not gonna break your bank by any means. I recommend it. Next thing is gonna be the AK-74U as well. Skill level 2. You guessed it. It gives you plus 3 ergonomic and minus 1% recoil. And I pair that with the BGV-MK46K. It gives you minus 1% recoil and plus 6 ergonomic as well from skill level 2. So this is the first weapon that I built. The total stats on this weapon are 64 ergonomics, 76 recoil. It's pretty effective at close range. Maps like factory, like I said, resort, in shoreline, and dorms in customs is very effective. You pair this with BT ammo that you can buy from the flea market. It's not expensive at all at this moment. It's around 300 rubles. I will say PS if you don't have nothing, but PS is a budget bullet. It's not gonna penetrate level 4 armor like BT will. BT will penetrate even level 5 armor. So if you have a little bit of money, buy BT. And let's test this in the hideout, shall we? So here in the hideout, this weapon is not gonna perform like a laser, like I said, but it's pretty controllable. Right now I'm gonna give you a test without controlling the recoil at all. Like I said, it's pretty high. It's not a laser. But with a little bit of a control, you can literally hit targets. At close range, you will kill people. AK-74M. This one has pretty much the same attachment as the AKS-74U and that I showed you before. The only thing that changes on this one is the handguard. That is the Sunny B10. I bought it from skill level 2 as well, and the same hand grip as the last one. And also the only thing that changes besides that is the muscle brake. That this one I bought it from mechanic level 2. It's called the Dynacomp, and it gives you minus 8% recoil and minus 2 ergonomics. This weapon, the AKM, is a very high recoil weapon. And I recommend using it as tap firings, or if you are very, very close to somebody, use it at full recoil, foot mode. Ready? That full mode is very high recoil. Like I do not recommend using this weapon at full mode unless you're very close to target or you're afraid for your life, pretty much. But type fire it and you will get some people. The last weapon I want to show you is the AK-74. This is the one that I use the most, that I used to use the most. It has the same attachment as the AKS as well. The only thing that changes is the handguard. That this one you can buy from proper level 1, it costs around 2k if I'm not mistaken. And besides that is everything else that the AKS had. Oh, actually no, I'm lying. I had the Bastion. The Bastion you can buy it from the Dust Cover, you can buy it from skill level 2 as well. It costs around 3k. It gives you +5 ergonomics and -2% accuracy. The goods outperform the bad, which is the -2, and you can also put a, you know, reflect sight on it, which I would go for it. Let's try this one. Try full mode first. Bar. Pretty controllable, as you can see. Let's do one set from close range. Mouse on top. It's very accurate. So those are the 3 weapons that I used to use when I was leveling up in the game. I recommend them. They're not gonna break your bank. Everything that I bought for this weapon, as you can see, I bought them from traders. Level them up, please. They're very, very useful. Do your quest. I cannot stress that enough. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. That's it for today. I'm gonna put all the prices of each attachment and the total of the weapon that I built in the description of all 3 weapons. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to subscribe it and like it, and leave a comment in the down below. Tell me what can I improve for next video. So see you next time, and thank you for stopping by.